Arsenal bottle another lead. Bournemouth embarrass Spurs, and Brighton slap up Chelsea. It's time to get into the weekend wrap-up. What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? It's that time, you understand? It's time to get into the weekend wrap-up. Obviously, we're going to have to start with the doom and gloom of the Arsenal result at the London Stadium. We travelled to West Ham and it ended West Ham 2, Arsenal 2. Now, after the first 30 minutes, you would have thought it would have been an annihilation. You understand? You would have thought it was going to be 5-0 to the Arsenal. You get me? I remember back in the 2016-2017 season, Alexis Bloodclot Sanchez got a hat-trick there. I was privileged enough to be in the away end, and I thought it was going to be that type of beatdown, blood. You understand? But, boy, were we in for a big shock when we hit the 34th minute. You understand? Up until then, we were quality, bro. You get me? Odegaard running the game, pulling the strings. Partey bossing the midfield. Martinelli, every time he was getting down that left-hand side, he was a problem. Tierney was doing well, playing the inverted role, allowing Xhaka to go forward. Jesus, absolute menace in the number 9 position. If we be real, everyone was doing their thing, you understand, apart from Saka. Saka was quiet, you understand. Saka wasn't bad in the first half. I think he was just quiet, you understand. Second half, I think he was shocking, you get me. He should have been pulled off, you understand. Arteta, as I said it on Dan Lawless's channel, West Ham Fan TV, Arteta is the only one that can cost us the title, blood. You get me? Because he makes the decisions. People are blaming the players. I'm more blaming, not blaming, but I more look to Arteta. You get me? Because there's changes that could have been made. He never made the changes. We've seen him back-to-back games. He's made some suspect subs. And for me, the subs is what cost us, blood. You get me? Wrong changes were made. West Ham came out a different team in the second half. Obviously, the first half, they got the penalty. Absolute stupidity from Thomas Partey to do that on the edge of your box, blood. You get me? Like, you don't even see Rodri try them things. Prime Busquets. You get me? These men were not doing these things. You understand? Like, especially to a fellow class player. You understand? Like I said, it wasn't a Conor Gallagher. It's not some bum. You understand? This is Declan Rice, bro. You understand? People are saying handball. The angles we're seeing it at, bro, he shouldn't have done that in the first place, blood. You get me? So he gave Rice the opportunity to win the ball. If Partey just plays a simple ball to Gabriel or back to Ramsdale, we move on from that, blood. You understand? We probably end that half 2-0 up and we win the game. You get me? But that didn't happen. You understand? We bottled it, bro. You get me? Like 2 games in a row. We've bottled 2-0 leads, you understand? This is the first time that a team top of the league has had a 2-0 lead and bottled them in back-to-back games. You understand? Not a record that we want to be holding, you get me? But we're holding it, blood, you understand? And the big blue shark, that big Steve and Daps are talking about, that motherfucker is swimming, blood, you understand? And we have the cannon, you understand? We have the cannon and we have to shoot down this shark, blood. You get me? Because right now we're drowning, blood. You understand? Like 4 points is the gap between us and City. They win their game in hand. They have a chance to go a point behind us. This is pure pressure now, blood. You get me? Like, it's pure pressure. You understand? Like, it's the title race is well and truly on now, blood. You get me? Now we're gonna see what the players are made of. Now we're gonna see what the manager's made of. You understand? Like I said in the fan cam, at the end of the fan cam, it's not done till it's done. You get me? So we're still in the race. We still have it in our hands because, you get me, even if City do win their game in hand, we still have a point ahead. So we still have to do what we have to do to win the league. You understand? So you get me, blood. Shout out Movado. We're going to hope and pray. You understand? And we're definitely going to have to hope and pray hard because Man City, you get me, they're breathing down our necks. They're picking up form. Man City 3, Leicester City 1. Erling Haaland, yet again, getting another 2 goals. Kevin De Bruyne coming to life. You understand? He's been he hasn't really had his best season, but I remember Daps and Steve said to me that when it gets to like the running time, that's when De Bruyne really ups the levels and you get me, goes into fifth gear. And then right now he's going into fifth gear, blood. You get me? That third goal for Man City, you understand? The way he just put the ball past, I think it was Ndidi, left him for dead, played a fantastic ball through to Haaland. You understand? The John Stones goal, you get me, on his left foot, blood. On his left foot, rude boy. Yeah, he's doing this, blood. You understand? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. You get me? Like, it's Jack Grealish, he's on absolute smoke as well. You understand? He had a big involvement in the penalty incident. You understand? Like, it's looking peak, fam. You get me? Because City have hit form and we're kind of stuttering now. You get me? And we're stuttering at the wrong point, blood. You understand? And they're picking up form at the wrong point for us, at the right point for them, blood. You understand? But this Erling Haaland guy, blood. This guy, he's not real, blood. You get me? Like, he's not real, bro. Like, he now has 32 goals in the Premier League. He is only 2 goals behind breaking the record Andy Cole holds, 34. He's got 47 goals in all competitions. He's just blood. He's breaking records week after week, blood. You get me? And this is what we have running us down, blood. You understand? We have Terminator running us down, blood. You get me? And boy, I don't know if we're gonna be able to bring it home. I'm praying, bro. You get me? I'm praying City slip. You understand? Now I'm praying they slip. I look at the games that they have, and I think apart from us and Brighton away, maybe Everton, because they'll be fighting for their lives, Sean Dyche and that. But I can see them winning all their games, blood. You get me? Especially the form they're on. They slap up Bayern Munich. You get me? Pep's all bringing off man at half-time. You understand? Second half, though, you get me? Leicester did do much better. You understand? They got a goal back. Iheanacho hit the post as well. He also had a good chance before that, missed that. I think Maddison as well had a chance. Like, they did ride their luck as like a little bit, but they did enough in the first half to win the game, blood. You get me? And they saw it through, and you get me, blood. We didn't want to see that, but that's what we saw, blood. You get me? Man United, they bounced back to winning ways. Obviously, midweek, they drew 2-2, bottled a 2-0 lead, bit like us. You get me? But there was no bottling yesterday. We have to be real. A fantastic performance from Man United. You get me? Bruno Fernandes, he was an absolute smoke, blood. You get me? He was an absolute smoke. And I found a stat that 17 matches when Bruno, Eriksen and Casemiro have all started together, Man United have 15 wins, 2 draws and 0 defeats, blood. You understand now? Obviously, Sabitzer was unfortunately injured in the warm-up. Christian Eriksen went into the team and it didn't affect them, blood. You understand? Like, from start to finish, there was only one team in the ascendancy. There was only one team you could see leaving the City ground. I think it's called the City ground, with the 3 points. And that was Man United, blood. You get me? Bruno within the first minute running right down the right-hand side. You get me? Sancho had a decent game as well. Anthony, you get me? I know the people have been asking, Anthony, I know it's going to be there. Oh, Troops, you're listen up, Anthony. He now has 10 goals and 4 assists. And yesterday, that ball he played for Dalot for the second goal was absolutely fantastic, bro. You understand? We have to give credit when credit is due. And Anthony, you get me? It's looking like he's starting to pick up form. It's looking like he's looking a bit more settled. You understand? But you get me? Shout out my guy Nico Roscott-Pepe, because I believe Nico Roscott-Pepe still had more goals and assists in this first season than Anthony. But Anthony, he did have a great game yesterday. Bruno had a good game. Wan-Bissaka as well, you understand? He had a fantastic game as well. You get me? I think he's got 19 clean sheets this season. I saw some crazy stat. And also David De Gea, blood. You understand? The goalkeeper is having a fantastic season this year. He already has 14 clean sheets this year. The most he's had is 18 back in the 2017-2018 season. He's trying to chase down his Golden Glove, which would be his second Golden Glove. But yeah, Man United looked really good yesterday. They needed to win as well. You get me? With what happened with their top 4. opponents, you understand? And Bournemouth, you get me? Tottenham thought they were going cherry picking. No, they weren't, blood. You understand? Tottenham were not going cherry picking. Tottenham got picked off, rude boy. You understand? Tottenham 2, Bournemouth 3. You understand? Now, beating Bournemouth at home is not for everybody. You get me? Like, we done our thing. You understand? Last minute gave them a 2-0 lead and all them thing there. Tottenham, you understand? Like, when I was watching that game, yeah, because I was watching it with the wife, you understand? Obviously, she's a scumbag. Shout out to the wife as well. It's her birthday. More life to the wife. You understand? We're going to have a good night tonight. You get me? My pockets are going to be fucking burning. I'll tell you that for free, blood. But when we were watching that game, Tottenham are embarrassing, bro. They are embarrassing. And I'm here for it, blood. I'm here for it every fucking week, mate. You understand? Like, Bournemouth fully deserve to win that game, blood. You understand? Like, Tottenham went up 1-0. Fair enough. You understand? Good finish from Son. You get me? That was a good finish. But Bournemouth, like, from it went 1-1, I was like, yo, these man can win, you know? You understand? And they started opening these man up like a tin of beans, blood. You get me? Man like Davinson Sanchez, blood. Man like Expressions himself. The man got subbed on, booed, bodied on the pitch, and subbed off, blood. You understand? Then he went back to his live stream. You understand? Went back on the live, saw that pigeon-looking motherfucker miss a sitter, score another offside goal. Yeah? Another offside goal. Dickhead. Yeah? And then he saw his team equalize, and then he was like, jeez, blood, we're gonna do it. You're gonna do what, blood? You're gonna build a spliff and cry yourself to sleep, blood. That's what you're gonna fucking do, blood. You understand? Because Bournemouth had a surprise for your bumper clock, blood. Yeah? See how we sprung it on them? Stoppage time? That's how they sprung it on you, dickheads, blood. Yeah? Down the table you go. Yeah? Hi ho. It's Europa League, you go. Yeah? Pussy. Yeah? You understand? Don't matter if we don't win the league, blood. He can't chat. Yeah? Thursday nights, bro. He can't chat, bro. You understand? I'm going to be in Jamaica with his face on a t-shirt, blood. I'm going to be in Tenerife with his face on a t-shirt, blood. You understand? World tour, blood. You get me? I'm going to be in America with a face on his t-shirt, blood. You understand? Trust me, daddy. You get me? Like, Bournemouth, you get me? Looking like they're gonna fight until the death for survival. Gary O'Neill, he's done some great things since he's gone in there. He's really turned it around. You get me? I thought they were down and out, blood, like Cam. I thought they were dead and gone like Justin Timberlake, but they've risen like the Undertaker, blood. You understand? Fair play to Bournemouth, and long may the Tottenham demise continue, blood. You get me? Another team where I want their demise to continue, blood, is Chelsea, blood. You understand? Now, Chelsea 1, Brighton 2. Another team that took the lead on the day, blood. You get me? Their first goal for, I think, like 6.5 hours or something, blood. Some deflected effort from that bum Gallagher. You get me? I don't know how they have given that goal to Gallagher, blood, because that was not on target, blood. That was going into the shed end, rude boy. Yeah, that was not going to the back of the net, blood. But they've given the goal to Gallagher anyway, blood. The bum has the goal. You understand? But then, you get me? Like, Brighton absolutely battered Chelsea, bro. They battered them. Like, even when they went 1-0 down, you get me? Like, when Bournemouth equalized, that's when I was like, all right, Bournemouth could do something. Brighton, it was like, nah. Even when they went 1-0, I was like, bro, Brighton will win this, you know? Like, Brighton, you understand? The way they're popping it around, the way they're controlling the game, you understand? Ferguson had his header lick off the bar, you understand? Then a fantastic save from Kepa when he got injured, and then he come off. Welbs comes on within 3 minutes. Boops! 1-1. You understand? And then the 19-year-old with his debut goal. What a debut goal that was, rude boy. You understand? That was goal of the weekend, blood. You get me? That's another one that Brighton have wheeled out of the fucking woodwork, blood. These man just wheel out fucking stars out of the woodwork, blood. You understand? Big man thing, we need to just find out who they plan to replace Caicedo with and go and sign that Don, blood. Yeah, because we can save about 80 million if we go and sign that brother, blood. You get me? Because every minute they are just bringing out player after player, blood. You get me? Like, this manager that they have, yeah, he deserves a lot of respect, bro. You get me? Like, a lot of respect, bro. Like, the amount of players he's had to sell, yeah, is ridiculous, bro. You get me? Like, Roberto De Zerbi, is doing a fantastic job down there. You understand? It's the first time as well that Brighton have ever won at Stamford Bridge, bro. In their 122-year history, this is the first time they've ever gone to Stamford Bridge and got the win, blood. You get me? And before we move on, I just want to give you the Chelsea starting 11, yeah? It was worth 499.3 million, yeah? 499.3 million, yeah? The Brighton lineup was worth 52.8 million. You see why I'm saying we need to just go and see who they plan to replace Caicedo with and just save a big change, blood, and just keep the thing moving. You understand? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. You get me? Like, Chelsea are so done out here. Their highest assist maker is Mudryk, and he is robbed. Yeah, Donny is dog shit, bro, and he is the highest assist maker in the Premier League for them, blood. That's how robbed these men are, blood. They really thought Fat Frank was coming to save the day, blood. You understand? They might have to talk to Frank. You remember Frank back in the day when they say talk to Frank? They might have to talk to Frank, blood. You get me? Real talk, dog. You understand? Aston Villa 3, Newcastle 0. Now, I predicted a draw. You get me? I know Villa have picked up form. Unai Emery, bro. You get me? Like, Unai Emery, when he was at Arsenal, I was the last one to turn on Unai Emery. And when I turned on Emery was when Xhaka told the fan base to fuck off, blood. Yeah? When he turned fucking Incredible Hulk, blood. Yeah? That's when I told Emery, all right, we need to cut ties now because you've lost the dressing room, blood. You get me? It was nothing. Like, before that, I was backing it. Like, even though we were kind of fucking about, there was a lot of injuries. Tierney hadn't started a game at that time. Pepe had just signed. There was, like, you understand, like, the whole fucking heartache or heartbreak of Baku in the previous season. There was a lot of shit, you get me? And then for me, that was the point where I was like, all right, cool, Emery's got a bounce, blood, you get me? But what he's done at Aston Villa, yeah, is absolutely incredible, blood, you get me? Most goals in the Premier League in 2023, Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa striker. He's got 11 now, yeah? Most goals and assists in the Premier League in 2023, Ollie Watkins again, blood. He's got 14. Most clean sheets in the Premier League in 2023, Aston Villa, blood. Yeah? They've had the most clean sheets, 8, rude boy. Yeah? Most points won in the Premier League in 2023, Aston Villa, rude boy. 32, blood. You understand? Unai Emery has gone in there and he has done absolute wonders, rude boy. Yeah? Absolute wonders. And Ollie Watkins, you understand? Guna, you get me? He's an Arsenal boy, you understand? Arsenal fan. And he is doing wonderful things, bro. You get me? There's been a lot of talk about Ivan Toney, you get me? But Watkins was ahead of him a few years back, you understand? Like, Watkins was ahead of him. Toney's come to the fore now and he's doing his thing. But Watkins, like, I think, you see Emery, yeah? Emery can get the best out of a striker. Like, I think that's what he's best at, bro. I think when you look at what he does with his strikers, yeah, the way he has his strikers playing for him, like, bro, he had Abba and Laka on absolute smoke. You get me? Like, he's gone to Villa. He's got Watkins on smoke. He had Baka, I believe it was at Sevilla, on absolute smoke, blood. You get me? I swear he had Soldado at Valencia and he was on absolute smoke. And Soldado was rubbed at Tottenham, bro. You get me? Like, Unai Emery can really get the best out of his strikers, bro. And he's getting the best out of Ollie Watkins. Will he get an England call-up? Who knows? Because we saw that Gareth Southgate, the well-lad, was in the crowd. You understand? So we're going to keep our eyes on that. But Newcastle, you get me? That defeat hurt them. That dropped them back down to 4th. You understand? Obviously, with United's win, United are now 3rd. Newcastle are now 4th. But I do believe Newcastle will still get top 4. You get me? Inshallah, it's going to finish how the table is now with Arsenal on top, City 2nd. I prefer Newcastle to be 3rd, to be honest, and then United to be 4th. Tottenham, fuck them, man, their blood. Let Expressions have Thursday nights, bro. You get me? Like, let him have that blood. You understand? I'd rather United than them, man, blood. You get me? The rest of the results, we're just going to fly through them real quick for the people, then, blood. Southampton 0, Crystal Palace 2. Eze with an absolutely fantastic performance in the second half. First half, he was mad quiet. Second half, he turned it on, blood. That second goal was an absolute banger, blood. You understand? Absolute banger. Palace since they sacked the legend Vieira. Big up Vieira every time. But Roy Hodgson, the Owl, has gone in there and he's doing his thing, bro. You get me? Them man, they must be scared of must be scared of Owl's blood, because since he's gone in there and gone with the whoo, you understand? He's lit up the place, blood. You understand? I remember they couldn't score at one point, blood. Now they're just letting off goals left, right, and centre. Everton 1, Fulham 3. Fulham getting a good result away from home. The pick of the goals was probably from Reed, the equalising goal from Fulham, because obviously, no, it wasn't equalising goal, sorry. It was the goal that gave them the lead, because it was McNeil who actually equalised for Everton, and then Fulham, second half, Dan James, and I believe it was Harry Wilson that got the goals to give them the win. Wolves 2, Brentford 0. Brentford's form continues to suffer over recent weeks, and Wolves' form continues to pick up, blood. You understand? Diego Costa getting his first ever goal for Wolves since signing last season for them, and Hwang coming off the bench and making it 2-0 to Wolves. I believe that is all of the fixtures. Leeds take on Liverpool tonight at Ellen Road. My prediction for that game, Leeds are kind of picked up form. Liverpool will probably be buzzing after that late equaliser against us last week, unfortunately. But Liverpool's form's been up and down like a fucking yo-yo this year. I'm going to go for a 1-1. You get me? I'm going to go for a 1-1. You lot let me know, you get me, your prediction for the game tonight. Look out for the pod on Thursday. That'll be dropping, you get me? And then this will drop every Monday. You understand? Big up everybody. Like I said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's TroopzTV, and we're out.